my name is Gagliardi. I am the Scientific Education Content Manager of the American Council on Exercise. And I am also an ACE certified personal trainer, group fitness instructor, health coach, and medical exercise specialist. In this video, I will be talking about the ACE mover method and working with clients who are reluctant to perform functional and movement training as part of a well-rounded exercise program. To set the stage, imagine a scenario where you have been hired by an amateur athlete who is currently working within the load speed phase of the muscular training component of the ACE IFT model. During the initial training session, you observe that even though the client can lift heavy loads and has advanced weightlifting experience, they lack postural stability and kinetic chain mobility. You also observe that good movement patterns need to be reinforced. This client could benefit from the inclusion of exercises that would be used in the functional and movement training phases of the ACE IFT model. In addition, the client has made it clear that they like to train as hard as they can, whenever they can, because that is what will keep them at the top of their game. At this point, you might be worried about introducing exercises that are not intense enough for your client, but you know it is a crucial step. So, how do you initiate this discussion with your client? The ACE mover method and the ACE ABC approach can be used to guide the client on a personalized journey aimed at exploring their reluctance to incorporating less intense exercise into their existing program. First, it is important to keep in mind the 3 tenets of the ACE mover method. 1, each professional interaction is client-centered, with a recognition that clients are the foremost experts on themselves. 2, powerful open-ended questions and active listening are utilized in every session with clients. And 3, clients are genuinely viewed as resourceful and capable of change. To put all of this into practice, you can use the ACE ABC approach to ask open-ended questions, to break down barriers, and to collaborate on next steps. Let's take a look at how this might work with our amateur athlete client. As the exercise professional, you may decide to broach the topic in this way. Thank you for coming in today for an initial session and for sharing with me a little bit about your training philosophy. I'm curious to know more about your thoughts around recovery and injury prevention. The client might respond by sharing with you that they will do whatever it takes to prevent injuries and that they have never really thought too much about the importance of recovery. In this case, you can share, with permission from your client, more information about the importance of recovery and introduce the idea of improving postural stability and kinetic chain mobility as a way of building a stronger foundation from which more explosive movements can be initiated in a safe and efficient way. After you share the message you wanted to get across, you can ask the client if what you said makes sense and provide time for them to ask questions. The reality is that this conversation may take some time, and eventually you and your client will arrive at a place where you can collaborate to establish next steps. This might go something like this. We both agree that injury prevention is important, and you value your athletic ability and enjoy training hard. I want to include some exercises and movement prep in your training program, and I understand you may not feel like these exercises are hard enough in comparison to the way you normally resistance train, but they are a key element to not only keeping you safe, but to improving upon your athletic ability. How would you like to go about adding this type of training into your program? At this point, the client and the exercise professional can work together to determine next steps. By including the client in the conversation about introducing functional and movement training, you're respecting their autonomy and continuing to build rapport. The ACE ABC approach can be used during every client interaction as part of an effective and meaningful client-professional relationship. For more information on this topic, check out the May 2024 issue of Certified. Thank you.